Hey, what is up everyone? Kilryan here bringing you another video, and this time we're going to be talking about Black Desert. Well, Black Desert Online. In my opinion, Black Desert Online is a true MMO. A true MMORPG in a sense that it is a living, breathing world with countless things to do in terms of taking your time, playing the game how you want to play, and just enjoying this world that your characters put into. In these past couple of weeks, I've been really enjoying Black Desert as a whole, and anyone who's out there who's considering playing the game, I highly recommend even trying it out. It's $10 to start with the basic pack and everything like that, but do a little bit of research, and it's even worth investing into the higher packs if you think that you will stick around with the game. The game isn't for everyone, but I think in the end, if you give the game a go, you'll find a very pleasant experience overall. Once again, this is the MMO that has kind of revitalized me enjoying playing MMOs as well as making content and just showing off what I'm enjoying at that certain time. The game is beautiful. There's a ton of things to do with it. And pretty much if you see it, you can go there. There's no teleporting. There's no instances. There's nothing along those lines that's restricting your character from, going through a bunch of loading screens and feeling pulled out and non-immersed into the world. This is me just running around on my horse and kind of showing off what it is to truly explore with the game. I want to move further into it and kind of show what I mean whenever I say it's a truly living, breathing world. You'll find the game is just gorgeous. I'm standing outside of a city, just standing on top of a rock that I climbed on top of, just kind of showing off, what the world looks like, with my little Doge Kilryan out as well. The UI is fairly simplistic, can get cluttered, but there is total customization with it. But I'm just going to walk into the city of Hydel. It's one of the first cities that you actually approach, as well as one of the main cities that you can actually set up your, main base out of. There are players with wagons who are doing trade runs. There are players just running around, searching for houses, posting things on markets. Really, anything that you feel like that you want to do in the game, you can do to some degree. The market itself is very player driven in terms of there's always a need for something. If a person wants to be a cook and make a lot of money cooking, well, they have to get eggs, they have to get milk. There are players who can go get those by milking cows or sending workers to pick up eggs from chickens and things like that. This shows how busy the city is as well. I'm not on even one of the crowded channels right now, and every single one of these being on a mega server, you see tons of players pretty much everywhere you go. They also host tons of annual events. What you see here, the Christmas tree is still up. This is being made in January, so they're a little bit behind on that. And if you take into the idea of a living, breathing world, you will think, oh, a world, right? This is the map of Black Desert. I was standing in one single city amongst 5 major capitals and countless small towns and different nodes across the entire world. What I've discovered is maybe a third of the content. To the right is the entire desert portion for higher levels. North of this entire area is going to be the pirates, different islands, and even on the 25th, there's going to be an entire new expansion with underwater exploration and everything else in the far north, across the sea. Each town has different nodes of flax, pumpkins, honey, ores, countless different trade items that you can choose to either have workers that you hire in each individual town, creating your own worker empire, stocking up on tons of different items and processing them yourselves, or hiring different workers and purchasing different houses throughout towns to actually process that gear for you. And once again, with the game having real estate in essence as well, you can purchase houses and basically customize things how you want to see. I'll show that in a second as well. Anyone who has any idea or want of how they want to play a game, you can essentially pursue that. If you want to fish all day, you can. If you want to go lumber logs, gather logs and sell them on the marketplace to woodworkers, you can. Everything has value in the game. Everything is sellable on the marketplace. And if you find something that you enjoy doing, pursue it because it is beneficial to you. There are countless numbers of residences inside the town, along with hardcore parkour for anyone who actually enjoys truly exploring the world around them. This is one of the first games that you actually find that you can climb on top of buildings as an intended feature. This is my small little town. I do a lot of cooking, or my little house. I do a lot of cooking, so all I have is cooking utensils in there. I know, quite the extravagant house I own. But I want to show off what, if someone wants to pursue the game as, oh, I want to make my real estate look cool. And there's even benefits to this. If you get the highest ranking house in a town or in that specific house, because you can go into other people's homes, you can get investment banking, which is basically pure profit for yourself. So there's benefits even if you want to just pimp out your home with tons and tons and tons of different cosmetics and everything like that. As you can see, this person's house has ridiculous amounts of things inside of it, and this is one of the nicer homes in Hydel. And this is probably what the person enjoys in the game. Everything on top of each one of those dressers is its own individual item. And woodcrafters might have made those too. Next up, I want to talk about the combat. The combat of Black Desert is a true real-action combat. What this means is that you can utilize movement as well as dodging, blocking, iframes, all of these things to actually avoid damage, as well as having to aim your attacks when you're actually attacking and killing different monsters. As you can see in these clips, my character is dodging around, trying to avoid damage, utilizing different skills, which I am having to aim in roughly the same direction. For any of my viewers who have played Terra, it's not quite as pinpoint accuracy compared to Terra, but at the same time, you do have to actively utilize your dodging skills, your different iframes, and especially in PvP, there's a ridiculous amount of movement involved, as well as heavy reliance in terms of combos. There's knockdowns, air attacks, jumping attacks, and the way that they actually utilize skills in comparison to that of normal games where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, you actually synchronize your movement as well as different arrow keys to use different skills. Anytime that you see me do a sideways slash like that, that's me holding left or right and then doing left click. You see me step back and throw my chakram out, I'm actually doing Shift F, which I didn't bind that to that key. Anytime that you see me dash forward with a forward slash, that's me sprinting and pressing right click. All these different movement configurations and not being bound to a keybind or anything like that makes the gameplay really fun and interactive. On top of that, the combat of Black Desert, or the character design of Black Desert, there are 2 different weapons that your character utilizes. One from level 1 to 55 is your standard weapon. For the Kunoichi, I'm using a short sword, very fast, very agile, and more reliant on utilizing cooldowns to actually kill anything. On the other hand, using my chakram gives me large, widespread AoE, and I can fluidly switch between these two. The combat of Black Desert is rewarding and fun. Give it a go. it really is something to try out, and it is one of the better features of the game. So with this, guys, hopefully y'all got a decent idea of what Black Desert is like to me. A true, real MMORPG with a living, breathing world. A full feature set, pursuing however you want to play the game. Whether it be through combat, whether it be through PvP and node wars, taking control of castles yourself and with your guild, or being a simple fisher, being a tradesman, chopping logs all day, or building a worker empire. This game, it is buy to play, but it is well worth the $10 to get started. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, post in the comments down below. Hopefully y'all got a decent idea of what I enjoy so much about Black Desert, and I'll definitely have more content coming out in the near future. Thanks for everyone who's been patiently waiting and supporting me this whole time, and you're definitely going to be seeing more Black Desert content in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace, peace.